Hello, Nabnia here. So we are at our next check-in, and I'm excited because I think I should be able to give myself some more stickers. And I noticed something. So first, let me give myself stickers. Um, in February, again, I was sort of bringing it back, and we were dropping down to sleep, trying to get 8 hours of quality sleep, 8 to 9. Um, and I was able to give myself a sticker here. Remember, I was going from 4 or 5 hours to like 6 or 7. Now I'm 7 to 8. So the fact that the goal is moving in the positive direction is really good. So the 13th, I was able to give myself a sticker because I had 8 hours. Oh, that's not. We had 8 hours there on February 13th. And on Wednesday, I also had 8 hours. So I will be able to give myself a sticker for the 14th. I'm really proud about that. But Thursday and Friday I did not. I have 7:45 and then we had 6:12. To be fair, Thursday night, which is why I didn't get sleep, for the Friday. But Thursday night is when I do tarot at a bar. So I come home really late from that usually. So I didn't really get sleep from Friday to Saturday. Um, and I almost had 8 hours on Thursday, and we'll talk about that. And then Saturday, I did. So Friday night, I got good sleep. Really, I was able to sleep in late, is the key for that one. But I get to give myself a sticker for the 17th. If we move forward, Sunday, if you add them in, I had to wake up and use the restroom, and then I kind of was able to lay back down again. So with the 7 plus 1, I just squeaked in there. I didn't know that I would, but I just squeaked in there. So I do get to give myself another sticker on the 18th. So I did good. But we had Pinewood Derby for my kiddos, and they both placed in the top 3 of their rank. So like AOLs, I think one of my daughters was 3rd in AOLs, and then the 7-year-old, she was, I think, 2nd. But the one who was 2nd in her pack, she was 3rd overall, because when they rebrand for the grand finale with all of them combined, she was 3rd overall. So she got 2 awards. She was happy with that. And then the one that was the 3rd place, my thing one, my oldest, who's 10, she won the award for most creative. I think she had a peacock with peacock feather things on her thing. So it was really cute, and she was proud. So Sunday was a really fun day for us. We spent a lot of Saturday working on the cars. So I'm glad that we had that Saturday. And then Sunday night to Monday, I just didn't quite get the sleep. Monday night, 7 hours and 42 minutes. So not quite 8 hours. And then here, 7 hours and 18 minutes. So here's what I want to talk about, though. I was thinking that I was giving myself enough sleep time. Okay, I put my head on the pillow, and then 8 hours from now, that's 8 hours of sleep, I can wake up and be fine. But when I look, let's go back to that Thursday, the one that was 7 hours and 45 minutes, right? So if I look at that Thursday, right, it's the 4 plus the deep plus the REM, right? These are my 7 hours and 45 minutes. This extra 36 minutes here is not counted in that 7 hour and 45 minutes. It only counts the not awake portions. So if I'm laying there tossing and turning, it's not counting that. I think that's probably what happened here, right? If it takes me a while to fall asleep, an hour and 18 minutes of awake time. So if I take that 7 hours and 42 minutes and I add in that 1 hour and 18 minutes, right? I had given myself, you know, 8, 8 to 9 hours sitting there, over 8, right? Nearly 9 hours of like head on pillow. But that 9 hours didn't really translate into 9 hours of asleep. So it's good for me to know because I've been getting better at my sleep. And I was almost trying to get down on myself, like, why am I not getting a better sleep score? But really, it's because it's not counting those awake moments. If I have to get up and use the restroom, or if it just takes me a little while to fall asleep, or if I wake up but I'm kind of laying in bed trying to give myself extra time, it's not necessarily counting that. So to me, I have to potentially even pull down that bedtime, right? If what I'm giving myself now isn't consistently enough to get 8 hours, I'm getting better, but I'm learning a whole lot. And that's, for me, that's really the goal of checking in with your goals, right? You have this big goal and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just do it. But if you don't check in on yourself, you don't learn along the process, and you can't adjust what you're doing. So I need to give myself a little extra time at night for maybe the winding down part. Maybe it'll help me sleep better. Maybe I'll try melatonin gummies. Could be a thing, right? So we'll see. We'll try adjusting the wind down time. I had it set at like 10, 30, but maybe I'll have to bring it down to like 10, 15, 10 o'clock. So, but good to know. I'm glad that I figured that out. Coming up this week, we have my community night on the 23rd. We have board game night Thursday, like the in-house kind of board game night, little, just small group. And then we have a scouts event, and then we have a board game day. So my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be pretty busy. So I have tonight, tomorrow, these 2 days where we can kind of chill and recuperate. So I'm hoping to be able to get 2 more stickers. They tend to be 2 good days for me, right? Is my except I wasn't able to give myself a sticker today. Didn't quite get to bed when I thought I was. I am proud, though, that if I start looking at my benchmarks, like even if I'm only 7 hours of sleep, right? If I look at my benchmarks, I'm still generally hitting the benchmark for women my age. And I have good deep sleep for that. So I'm within normal ranges, which half of that is almost sad to think. Do women my age generally not get enough sleep, right? Like, that's a problem. So how can we help with that? I know for me, I try to want to drink more water during the day so that I don't drink as much during the night, so that I won't have to get up and use the restroom. Having had 2 girls, I don't know if it's for everybody, but for the most part, I usually have to pee more often, right? It's not the same. It doesn't feel like it's the same. It's not like I'm going obnoxious, but maybe I'll have to get up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. If I drink right before bed, I have to get up at like 5 or 6 in the morning to go use the restroom instead of being able to wait until like, 7 or 8. And I probably could wait, but if I'm trying to get into that deep sleep and that comfort sleep, it's just easier for me if my body is more relaxed. So I've done adjustments like that. I'm excited. We have a leap year this year, so we have this extra 29th day in February. Our goals and gratitude question for today is favorite meals you enjoy cooking or eating. And I just wrote it down, so I haven't had a ton of time, but I'm going to write down the 2 things that came to mind when it says meals that you enjoy cooking or eating. So I enjoy cooking breakfast. And that's a lot of breakfast things, right? I don't mind making pancakes, French toast. Eggs are usually really yummy, any kind of egg. Um, Whatever the meats that are there. Or there's some cool something that I used to do where I took turkey bacon and Brussels sprouts and I baked it, and then I would put that in there and I would portion out like a meal, and then I would add a fried egg on top of it in the morning, and I could like heat it up, and it would heat up really well, and it would cook because it was baked, and I would just flip the bacon on top of the Brussels sprouts halfway through. Um, that was a really good breakfast. Cereal is yummy, and it's not really cooking, but breakfast is really nice. It feels good to start everybody's day off nice. Um, so I think I really enjoy cooking breakfast. I enjoy cooking with others. So it doesn't really matter what I'm cooking, but if I'm in the kitchen with other people, I tend to like it more than if I'm alone. Um, and Thai food came up with eating. I usually like a red curry, like a Penang curry maybe. Um, and sometimes I will eat it with tofu because it's one of the things that I think tofu works well with because it likes to soak in what's around it. So when you cook it in like a good curry, it actually does really good. So like a fried tofu cooked with the curry is really yummy. Um, and I'm not always a rice fan. I know, on a unpopular opinion, but the little like vermicelli rice noodles, like the little tiny rice noodles, I love that. So if I had some little rice noodles with Thai, some red curry on top, this is good. So down here in my I'm grateful for, I'm gonna write down breakfast and Thai. Because I know what that means when I look back at it. What I like cooking and what I like eating. Um, I have another streamer friend whose birthday is on that board game day 25th, and I think they should be streaming Zerai Star. Should be fun. I had a really good time at the Vero Beach vendor event. I got to meet Anunnaki Starseed there, another streamer. So much so that they did so well that they planned another one in June. It's a Sunday, the 23rd. So I have another vendor event on the 23rd in June. And then because my goal is to do at least one vendor event a month, I planned to do one in March. I don't have... Where's the March one? Let's do... Okay, apparently these are the stickers for March. I love it. I don't know. I think I kind of want to use these guys, though. Maybe I'll give myself some luck. For that day. Farmer's Market. Boom. Sorry. I'm going to add one of these guys to it. Sometimes it's fun to like put stickers on top of stickers and new stickers, like a little collage of stuff. Kind of wanted to do over here. So we have Dragon Reiki on the 2nd, so that's coming up, and then we have the Farmer's Market after that, and I'm excited about both. If this Farmer's Market does well, like maybe have the option of adding some more, just going in and paying for them potentially. So I'm hoping that that'll be good there. March is also our charity stream. We're streaming for Starlight and all of our streams. So hopefully we'll be able to raise some money for the kiddos. And then April we have my birthday. So lots of good stuff to look forward to. February is already a lot, but it's just exciting. So hopefully the pointing out how that sleep stuff works is good, and I can get my sleep going. And if this next week, if it's a little better, then I'll probably switch my focus in terms of what I'm focused on, because I think that when I'm doing that, I'm actually learning a lot about the thing I'm focused on. So things I learned about steps for me is in general just how hard it is for me in my day to get it, so that I have to be very conscious of moving around and set myself like reminders and stuff like that. Here for sleep, it's just how much chunk I have to give myself in the wind down. Like I've been learning a whole bunch, so even if I'm not perfect at the sleep, I think I still might, now that I talk about it out loud, I think I still might switch my focus for March, just so I can then again learn another part of the goal, because I have a bunch of those goals, and I'd love to learn more about it. So let me know how your goals are going in February. If you have anything that you're learning, any insights that you've gained since you've been trying to focus and, tweak and learn and adjust as you go. But yeah, no, I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.